I have bought every car I've ever owned off of Craigslist, and that's only backfired on me 3 times. But I will say that the nice thing about having an older car is back in the days where information was expensive and like telematics were expensive, like, an older Toyota or Honda or something like that isn't going to come with that sort of tracking unless it's got like OnStar, LoJack, or some of these other services that have become huge. So these brands have become so massive that they are targeted in cloud attacks all the time because of these connected services. So when we talk about how do you hack a car, it's cloud hacking. It's basically learning about where this information goes, how it's stored, and then either intercepting it or using poor security practices to be able to hack cars. There's not a lot of competition in this space, and that means that the security often isn't very good. So that's why all this like data that's coming out of your car, all these services that are enabled, remote control, like being able to like unlock it or start it remotely, all that stuff is crazy. And being able to see the vehicle's location history and its real-time location is also something that has been exposed as being vulnerable over and over again. So it could be either the company storing all your information and processing it and selling it to entities that you don't trust or don't want them to sell it to, or it could be somebody abusing those services to track your location in real time. Maybe like a jealous spouse or something like that, or an ex-lover, whatever, whoever would be stalking you. The ability to take like a vehicle's VIN number and then plug it into one of these systems and then get back there like a car's real-time location, that is a real thing. That actually, we were talking about that last year as something that was revealed as being possible. Obviously, like a VIN number is required to be visible in order to give you a ticket. So somebody walking up to one of these cars, and this was multiple brands of cars, not just one, and getting your VIN number was enough to then go on this like vulnerable cloud system the car was connected to and pull the car's real-time location later. So nobody likes that. But often, because this is either set up at the dealership, or you might buy a car where this was set up ahead of time and you just don't know that it's already on or how to configure it. Like, how many people think to get into, your like a used car's telematics system and reset all the stuff to your information? Like, no, it's probably either going to be set up by the dealer or it's going to be set up by, the person who owned the car like before you. So that means that either the dealer or whatever else could theoretically then access that system and like do things like remotely unlock your car. Is that something you want? I don't know. It's maybe it would be convenient, but also if they were ever breached or, someone were to take advantage of the system, it would certainly cause a lot of problems. So that's why car hacking is often, everybody thinks it's just like crazy, like replay attacks and physical proximity, but sometimes it's not. A lot of the time, it just has to do with the telematics that are built into new cars that are almost impossible to disable.